Chapter 2149. The people on the boat were so scared that they screamed again and again. At this moment, there was no expert on the ship who could still fight Alex. Ruoli was hit by a poisoned arrow, fearing that she would die soon. The remaining Sioux clansmen were all thrown into the sea by Alex, and some of them had already sunk into the water because of lack of physical strength. The rest was Kylo. He himself was a killer hidden in the boat, and even Ruoli didn't know of his existence. However, he was now completely dead. The only people left in the cabin, apart from the captain and chief mate, were just a few sailors. They had never practiced martial arts, so they were not Alex's opponents. Just when everyone didn't know what to do, the door of the cockpit was suddenly kicked open by Alex. In the next second, he had already stepped in. The legs of the sailors were frightened, and one of them knelt on the ground with a thud, crying and begging, "Brother, please. I'm a crew member of the Sioux family. I haven't done anything that hurts the truth." Several other people also knelt on the ground and kowtowed, begging, "Yes, brother, we are ordinary crew members. We don't know other things." Alex ignored the pleas of these people and asked, "Who is the captain?" The crowd hurriedly pointed their fingers at the same person. The captain tremblingly raised his hand and said, Big brother, I am the captain." Alex nodded and said coldly, "Return the boat back, and then turn off the engine." "Okay, elder brother." The captain dared not make a mistake and hurriedly ordered the first officer, "Right full rudder." The first officer hurriedly did so, and the two of them steered the boat back towards the boat Alex was sailing on. Afterwards, Alex said coldly, "Everyone put your head in your hands, line up on the deck, and climb to the opposite ship." Seeing that so many people had died, how could they dare to disobey Alex's words at this time? So they immediately hugged their heads with both hands and walked out of the cockpit in a line. Under the leadership of the captain, everyone climbed over the railing and carefully climbed onto the deck of another ship. Ruoli was still standing there at this time, unable to move. But fortunately, there was Alex's aura, so she had no life-threatening danger for the time being. At this moment, Alex pulled the captain in front of Ruoli and said, "Come on, tell me, why did that guy just use a crossbow arrow to kill the beauty next to me?" The captain's expression was tangled, and then he said, "This I don't know. Maybe it was accidentally shot crooked." Alex sneered and said, "He accidentally shot it crooked?" The man's first arrow came straight to my temple, with almost no deviation, and the accuracy was extremely high. Why would the second arrow be accidentally shot crooked? Although Ruoli did not say a word, she wanted to know the answer in her heart. The captain hurriedly said, "Big brother, I don't know what's going on with him. I was just following the order to sail. I don't know anything else." Alex nodded. "You don't know, right? Very good. Then go to the sea to feed the sharks." After speaking, Alex immediately grabbed his collar with one hand and directly lifted him up, hanging his legs in the air.